need the perfect flowers, but I have no idea what I'm doing.
Don't worry, that's exactly what I'm here for. What's the occasion?
It's for a first date tonight, and I'm completely terrified.
My first date. How exciting. Tell me about this special person.
Her name is Sarah, and she's amazing. We met at a coffee shop last week.
That sounds lovely. What did you two talk about?
Books, travel, her garden. She mentioned loving flowers.
Perfect. A woman who loves flowers and gardens. I can work with this.
But what if I choose the wrong ones? What if she hates them?
Trust me, there are no wrong flowers when they come from the heart.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one risking embarrassment.
Actually, let me tell you a story about my very first date.
Your first date? How is that going to help me? Okay, I'm listening. What happened on your first date?
I was 18 and completely clueless about flowers, just like you.
What did you do?
I went to a flower shop and bought the biggest, most expensive bouquet.
That sounds like a safe choice to me.
I thought so too. Giant red roses, baby's breath, the whole works.
And she didn't like it?
She was allergic to baby's breath. Her eyes turned red and she started sneezing.
Oh no, that's terrible.
It gets worse. The roses had thorns and she pricked her finger.
This is not making me feel better about my flower choice.
Wait, there's more to the story. The date wasn't ruined
How could it not be ruined after all that?
because she laughed about it. She said it was the most memorable first date ever.
So she actually liked the disaster flowers?
She didn't like the flowers, but she loved the thought behind them.
I still don't understand how that helps me choose flowers for Sarah.
Because the flowers aren't really about the flowers. They're about showing you care.
That's very philosophical, but I still need actual flowers to buy.
You're right. Let's get practical. What kind of person is Sarah?
She's gentle, thoughtful, and loves reading in her garden.
Garden person, loves books. What colors does she usually wear?
Soft colors mostly, blues, greens, sometimes yellow.
Perfect. I'm getting a picture of her personality now.
You can tell personality from clothing colors?
After 15 years selling flowers, you learn to read people.
So what flowers say, I'm thoughtful and not trying too hard? Wienen Fanaber. What flowers would you recommend for someone like Sarah?
For a gentle book lover who gardens, definitely something soft and natural.
What does that mean exactly?
Nothing too formal or flashy. Think wildflower meadow, not fancy ballroom.
Wildflowers. Won't that look like I didn't put effort in?
Not if we choose the right ones. What about sweet peas and lavender?
Sweet peas? I've never heard of those.
They're delicate, fragrant, and perfect for book lovers.
Why are they perfect for book lovers?
Sweet peas symbolize delicate pleasures and saying goodbye gracefully.
Saying goodbye? That doesn't sound good for a first date.
Not goodbye forever. Goodbye to being strangers. Hello to being friends.
That's actually really sweet when you put it that way. Tell me more about these sweet peas. What do they look like?
They come in soft pastels, pink, purple, white, very delicate and romantic.
And lavender. What's special about lavender?
Lavender means devotion and serenity, plus it smells amazing.
Devotion seems a bit intense for a first date, doesn't it?
Not devotion like marriage. Devotion like I'm devoted to getting to know you.
Okay, that makes more sense. What would the bouquet look like?
Picture soft purple sweet peas with sprigs of lavender wrapped simply.
Simple wrapping, not fancy paper and ribbons.
For a garden lover, natural brown paper with twine would be perfect.
That does sound like something Sarah would appreciate.
Exactly. It says, I pay attention to who you are.
I like that message much better than I spent a lot of money. What if she doesn't like purple? I don't think I've ever seen her wear purple.
Sweet peas also come in white and soft pink. Would those work better?
White might be too wedding-like, don't you think?
Good point. What about the soft pink ones with white accents?
Pink and white sounds safe and pretty.
Safe is good for a first date, but we want memorable too.
How do we make pink and white memorable?
By adding something unexpected that shows you listened to her.
Like what?
You said she loves reading. What if we add a few small daisies?
Daisies? What do daisies have to do with books?
Daisies represent new beginnings and innocence, perfect for a new story together.
A new story. I love that connection to books. So pink sweet peas, white accents, and daisies for new beginnings.
Exactly. And we'll wrap them in brown paper with natural twine.
What if I write a little note to go with them?
That's a wonderful idea. What would you write?
Maybe something about hoping this is the beginning of a beautiful story?
Perfect. That ties in the book theme and the new beginning daisies.
You're really good at this flower psychology thing.
It comes from years of helping nervous people express their feelings.
Have you helped a lot of people with first date flowers?
Hundreds! And you know what? The ones who put thought into meaning always do better.
Better than the expensive fancy bouquets?
Every single time. People remember thoughtfulness more than money.
Can I ask you something personal about your flower shop story?
Of course. What do you want to know?
Did you end up with that girl from your disastrous first date?
Actually, I did. We dated for 2 years.
Really? Even after the allergy disaster?
She said later that she knew I was genuine because I was so worried about her.
That's sweet. What happened after 2 years?
Well, realized we were better as friends. She's actually my business partner now.
Your business partner. She works here.
She owns the shop across the street. We help each other with flower advice.
That's amazing. So the terrible flowers led to a lifelong friendship.
And a great business relationship. Sometimes the best outcomes come from imperfect beginnings.
That makes me feel so much better about tonight. What if Sarah and I don't end up together romantically?
Then maybe you'll end up with something even better, a real friendship.
You really think friendship can be better than romance sometimes?
I think authentic connections are always better than forced ones.
And the flowers will help create an authentic connection?
The flowers will show that you see her as a person, not just a pretty face.
How do flowers show that?
Because you chose them based on who she is, not what looks impressive.
Sweet peas for her gentle nature, daisies for new beginnings, lavender for serenity.
Exactly. You're not just giving her flowers, you're giving her a message.
What message exactly?
That you were listening when she talked and you care about what makes her happy.
Okay, I'm convinced. Let's make this thoughtful bouquet.
Wonderful! Let me gather the perfect sweet peas for you.
How do you know which ones are the perfect ones?
The ones that are just opening so they'll last longer for her.
And the daisies? Any special selection criteria?
The ones with the most petals. More petals, more wishes for good luck.
You're full of flower wisdom. What about the lavender?
Fresh lavender that still has its full fragrance. She'll smell it every time she looks at them.
This is getting me excited instead of nervous.
That's exactly how you should feel before a date.
Excited instead of terrified. I like this change.
The flowers are just the beginning. Your genuine interest in her is what will make the date special.
How much will this thoughtful bouquet cost me?
Much less than those giant expensive roses I used to sell to nervous daters.
Really? Thoughtful costs less than impressive?
Usually, simple, meaningful arrangements are often the most affordable.
That's perfect because I spent most of my date budget on dinner reservations.
Where are you taking her?
A little Italian place that has outdoor seating in a garden.
A garden restaurant. These flowers will fit right in with the atmosphere.
I didn't even think about that connection. You're a genius.
Just experienced. The best dates happen when everything feels naturally connected.
Connected like books, gardens, flowers, and outdoor dining.
Exactly. It shows you're thoughtful, not just lucky.
I'm starting to feel like this date might actually go well. Thank you so much for all your help and advice.
My pleasure. I love helping people create special moments.
The story about your first date really helped calm my nerves.
Sometimes sharing our disasters helps others avoid making the same mistakes.
Or at least feel better about making new mistakes.
Exactly. Every experience is a learning opportunity.
I promise to come back and tell you how the date goes.
I'd love to hear. And if you need flowers for a second date,
You'll be my first stop. You've made this so much less stressful.
that's what good flower shops are for, making life's special moments easier.
Well, you've definitely succeeded at that today.
Good luck tonight. Remember, just be yourself. That's who she already likes.
Perfect advice to end on. Thank you again.
You're very welcome. Now go create a beautiful new beginning.